Hi everyone, this is Lisa from Happytohook Creations, and today is Sunday, the 27th of August. I wanted to get on here to share my craft show results with you, but I'm not sure how long I have because our grandson, Cameron, turns 13 today. Oh my gosh, he's already 13. He was born at like really early in the morning, like 1:16 or something. So if today is your birthday too, happy birthday to you. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you both. Have a wonderful day. Hope the weather is holding up for you. Stay safe and enjoy. So, this craft show is the one that I've been doing for the last 8 years now. I think that I keep saying 7 or 8. You know what? I've been doing it for a long time. Let's keep it at, I don't know. I lose track. Okay, so before I tell you the results of this particular craft show, I ran into one of the women that I do craft shows with at another location. And she was like, yeah, I just want to confirm, did you get the email that I sent you? And I'm like, well, no. She says, I sent emails out to everyone. So then I was checking my phone and there it was. So for November 18th, I signed up for 2 events. So I'm going to be at one, which is our fairgrounds here in town. And the other one is in town as well, on the other side of town. So Amanda is going to man that table for me. And she crochets as well. So, she can put her stuff out there. And but it's already paid for. So I thought, well, I can't be at 2 places at once, especially around the same time. One is actually 9 to 4, and then the other one is 10 to 6. 10 to 6. So she'll man the 10 to 6. I'll do the 9 to 4. We'll compare notes at the end. Oh, it's been crazy. So, okay, so we set up Friday, the 25th, just this past Friday. And I got there early. I set up early in the morning, and then I went back. I took pictures. So if you're on Facebook, you will have seen those setup pictures already. I couldn't find one of the bars that I needed to attach for my other clothing, so I didn't bring everything that I had made. I did have some boho vests and dresses on the clothing rack, so that was okay. And then so on the left hand side, instead of my loveys being in the middle, I put them on the other side of the table where my other rack would normally be. So it worked out really well. I went back at 6 p.m. Friday night because they've got the meet and greet for people who wanted to shop early. It was so busy, you guys, it was nuts. And then everyone's phones kept going off and pinging because we had a severe thunderstorm. It was crazy. So the show was over at 9, but we couldn't even leave the building until about 9:40. I think we stayed for about 40 minutes because the rain was so, it was coming down. We had, in some parts of our town, we had rain, we had hail, we had high winds, branches and trees were, it was just, I don't know, it was just nuts. I'm telling you, this is the year of the storms for us. It's just been crazy. I don't know. So, Friday night was really good. The big seller for me was the glow-in-the-dark monsters. So if you guys have been watching the last couple of videos, I've showed you the little one-eyed monsters that I've been making from Crystal's pattern of Chronically Crocheting. I'll put her link in the description box below. So, I always change things up a little bit. So when I made them, I made a few of them, and then I thought, ooh, what if I don't put legs on them and make them like a different color, like blue or green or something? I think I was making, I was just picking up scrap yarn. So I've made them in all different colors. But when I made one, I don't know if he was the green or blue one, but he reminded me of Bob on Monsters vs. Aliens. Because in that movie, he doesn't even have arms, but sometimes he does. So like when he's talking or holding something, he's got arms, but no legs. So if you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I just kind of changed it up. I made some with the regular size eye that I used. Remember, I told you guys I was going to get bigger eyes, which I did. So I got the 15 millimeter eyes because they didn't have anything larger. And I was making some monsters with that size. So I had the smaller eye, a larger eye. Some had just arms. Some had arms and legs. Some had a smile on their face or mouth or whatever, and some didn't. It was just plain with the with arms, legs, and an eye, or an eye and just arms and no legs. It kind of looked like a ghost too, so it was kind of cool. But they went over really well, so well that when I finally got home, when we were able to leave on Friday night, I stayed up until almost 2 o'clock in the morning because I didn't have any left. So I had to make more monsters to take on Saturday morning. We got there. It started at 9, and I think we left here at like 8. So we got there about 8:30 or so, and they sold out. And I was making them and putting them on the table. It is such a quick pattern. Thank you, Crystal, for that. So I was just making them and making them and making them. So, oh my gosh, it was so cool. And it helped. It helped if you're going to do the glow in the dark ones, it helps to get it to, you know, put the light on it, have it glow, and take a picture. Because you can't really, I mean, you know, you've got LED lights, you've got this big building, it's really lit up inside. So you show them the monster, and then I was showing them a picture. I said, my sign also said, mini, you know, one-eyed mini monsters, white ones glow in the dark. That's what it said. So they were like, well, what do you mean it glows in the dark? So then I got my phone out and I showed them the picture and I said, like this. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to have one of those. Sold out. So then I ended up making, before the show was over at 3, I had made 6 more glow in the dark monsters and I sold every single one. So yeah. So let me get out my little paper. I've got my little paper here to show you. So Friday night, I had 3 glow in the dark monsters, and then I had 8 regular monsters. Okay, so Friday night I sold all 3 of the glow in the dark monsters, and then I sold 4 regular colored monsters. No glow, they didn't glow in the dark. Friday night I also sold 2 scrubbies and 1 towel ring holder. And I had my towel ring. Well, I don't have any. Everything's packed away because I've got another show next weekend. But the rings I've been making with, or the towel rings that I was making with around the, I would crochet around a ring, and I made some with a button, some just with 1 ring on one end, and then a little strip of yarn, and then another ring on the other one. So I had like four different ones, but I purchased towels to kind of coincide with the colors that I was using. So they not only purchased the towel, they also got, or the towel ring holder, they also got a towel as well. Let's see. So this was Friday night. So Friday I sold the monsters, 2 scrubbies, and a towel ring. Then for Saturday morning, I ended up selling 10 glow in the dark monsters and 2 regular monsters. They were blue. I don't know why they put the color, but so I did that. This was Saturday. I sold 3 scrubbies, 1 towel ring, 3 loveys, 1 of the boho vest. That's the not the one that I do by Hectanuga 1, but the oh, what is it called? I'm just totally drawing a blank. The lavender chair. Yeah, the lavender chair, the toddler vest. I sold 1 of those on Saturday. I had a customer asking me about a Lightning McQueen hat and a Mater hat. I told her I would, that I don't normally make those. And she says, well, let me double check. And I'm like, okay, if you decide you want it done before Christmas, you know, I need the money up front, then I'll make them, whatever. And she said that she was fine with that, but she didn't order them, but she was asking. So I wrote that down. Then I had another customer asking me about anything crocheted Nemo. I haven't even looked. I'm going to look though. So if anyone has made anything, anything that's crochet related to Nemo, please let me know. If you've got a pattern that you've seen, let me know in the description box because I would love to look around and see. Saturday, I also sold 6 dishcloths. I sold 1 virus shawl. That was nice because it was a big one that I had made that I'd had for ever and a day. And I didn't even realize that we were cleaning out the bin because I've got this 3-foot Rubbermaid bin that I keep all my crocheting in for my shows, and I just wanted to take everything out so that I wouldn't take a lot of winter items. And I replaced, so I have a big box in my living room right now that's full of cowls and pom-pom hats and, you know, just regular winter items. And sure enough, right at the bottom, right at the bottom of the bin was a virus shawl, and then I had another shawl, like a granny shawl. So I put it on Felicia and it sold. So I was really happy about that. Felicia's my little mannequin. I sold 2 divine hats. And where is it at? 2 divine hats. And then I got an order for a boho vest, the one for Hectanuga. She needs it in a different color, and she would like it plus size. So that's it. So this show, I did really well. It's like I said, it's a 2-day event, and it's, well, 1.5, because it's like from 6 to 9. Because they say 7 to 9, you always have to get there early, guys, because I've been doing this particular show at this location for so many years now that you can't wait till 7. You have to get there at least an hour to an hour and a half early, because there's people walking around and you don't want to miss out on a sale. So we got there, you know, like I said, a little bit early. I'm glad I did, because so you pay for the Friday night and then for Saturday 9 to 3. So this particular event, it's in Mount Zion, Illinois. It's $45. I made that. That was like the first night, Friday night. So everything Saturday was profit. It was wonderful. And I almost expect it, because everyone knows where this place is. It's always busy. Even the storm didn't keep them away. So it was really nice. And I was a little, I don't even know if worried's the word, but there were 3 other people that crocheted. Usually there's only me and one other lady, but there was 2 other women there. But like I said, the monsters were a big hit. I am so glad that Rose talked me into doing them. Thank you, Rose. And of course, it's Rose from Rose Likes Crochet. She just kept saying, just do it and, you know, see how it works. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. So, yeah, so I was making them all in different colors, but glow in the dark. And I'll tell you what, that yarn is expensive. But I had a glow in the dark yarn from Temu. I had 2 skeins of those that I used. And then I did get some at Joann Fabrics. Now, it was on sale for $5.49. And then if you order it, I purchased 2, and then I noticed they had a coupon, 20% off for in-store pickup. So just do it that way, because then it includes sale items. And I kind of wish the lady would have said, if you really don't need this, yeah, why don't you put it back and then order it and get 20% off? But that's okay. I did it anyway. So I purchased 6 more skeins, mixing them up. Now I'm doing, and I don't have any to show you. I'm sorry. Everything is still packed away in the car because I got another show Saturday. So I haven't unpacked anything yet. But I made a pink one. It's like a really light pink. Oh, almost like this color. Let me look at this organza bag. So you see this? It's kind of this shade of pink. And so half of her body is pink, and the bottom and her mouth is made with the glow in the dark yarn. It looks really cute. I can't wait. I haven't looked to see, but you know, it's going to be kind of glowing on the bottom and then like a little smiley face that lights up. So I can't wait to see what it looks like. It's going to be fun. It is. So, okay. So it was very successful. If you can make any kind of little amigurumi, or when they first got it, before they saw the eye on it, they thought that it was a stress ball. So I might have to make some of those as well. Who knows? You know, these people are so finicky, you guys. You just never know what they're going to like or they didn't like. So I had my monsters in the very front of my table. And then when I was making all of the glow-in-the-dark ones, I started sitting them like on top of my spa sets jar, over by my bags. I didn't sell any market bags at all. Not one. But it was still a very good, very profitable day. So I was really excited. So before I let you go, because it was just really great, I wanted to show you that these are my bag of cotton scraps. Okay? I am going to make a scrap bag out of these. I'm doing that with someone. I challenged her and I said, She sent me a picture of hers and I was like, ooh, you're gonna make a scrap bag. I said, I know I've got some. I didn't have near as much as I thought I had, but this is definitely enough to probably make 2. I'm gonna just make 2 mesh bags out of this and see how it works up. It might not be for anyone, but at least that'll get rid of some of that cotton yarn. So anyway, that is what I needed to share with you guys today. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Now it's time to get off here and enjoy my grandson's birthday. He only turned 13 once. So we're going to have a little scavenger hunt and have some cake and ice cream. It's going to be so much fun. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for your support. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you when I see you. Happy hooking, everyone. Bye.